morning, boys and girls. I've got a story for us today. Charlie the Caterpillar. The author of our story is Dom DeLuise, and it's illustrated by Christopher Santoro. Before we begin our story, turn to somebody in your family. Tell them everything you know about caterpillars. All right, let's get ready for our story. One bright and sunny day, Charlie the Caterpillar was born. The world looked very, very big to Charlie because he was very, very small, because he was just born. Look at the picture. Can you see little tiny Charlie in the middle of the flower? Charlie soon found out how delicious green things tasted. As he was nibbling on a blade of grass, he could hear the wind whistling and the birds singing. He smiled. He was glad to be alive. Charlie decided to set out and see the world. So he looked to the left and he looked to the right, and then he went straight ahead. How's Charlie feeling at the beginning of our story? He's a pretty happy caterpillar, isn't he? Soon Charlie saw two monkeys. "Hi," said Charlie. "What are you doing?" "We're playing cards," they said. "Oh," said Charlie, "that sounds like fun. Can I play too?" "No, you can't," said the monkeys. "Why not?" asked Charlie. "Because you're an ugly caterpillar. Now get out of here." Charlie, for the very first time in his young life, felt bad. He sighed and would have shrugged his shoulders if he had any. He looked to the left and he looked to the right, and then he went straight ahead. Let's look at Charlie as he's leaving the monkeys. How's Charlie feeling? That's right, Charlie's pretty sad. We can tell by the look on his face. Pretty soon, he saw two rabbits hopping around. "Hi," said Charlie. "What are you doing?" "We're playing tennis," they said. "Oh," said Charlie, "that looks like fun. Can I play too?" "No, you can't," said the rabbits. "Why not?" asked Charlie. "Because you're an ugly caterpillar, and we don't play with ugly caterpillars. Now get out of here." Now, for the second time in his young life, Charlie felt bad, very bad. His feelings were hurt. What is ugly? Wondered Charlie. He didn't feel ugly. He looked to the left and he looked to the right, and then he went straight ahead. So look down here at the bottom. Look at poor little Charlie. Just then, Charlie saw two mice playing miniature golf. These mice were so small, they had to play miniature golf. "Hi," said Charlie. "What are you doing?" "We're playing golf," they answered. "Oh," said Charlie, "that really looks like fun. Can I play too?" "No, you can't," said the mice. "Why not?" asked Charlie. "Because you're an ugly caterpillar, and we really don't play with ugly caterpillars. Now get out of here." Charlie, for the third time in his now not so young life, felt very, very bad. In fact, Charlie started to feel ugly. No one wanted to play with him. So Charlie looked to the left and he looked to the right, and then he started to cry. Can you think of a time that someone has said something unkind to you and hurt your feelings? Charlie wanted to be alone. He climbed up a tree and snuggled up to a small branch. He felt a little cold, so he went like this, and he went like that, and he went like this, and he went like that, and before he knew it, he had spun himself a warm and wonderful cocoon. Charlie was very sad about that ugly business. Why can't I have a friend? He wondered. Charlie was so tired from making the cocoon that he decided to take a nap. So let's take a look at Charlie. Here he is on the branch, and he spun himself a cocoon. What do you think's going to happen as Charlie sleeps in this cocoon? Oh, look at the pictures. The seasons have changed. When Charlie first built his cocoon, it was summer. But now we see the leaves are changing colors. We see oranges and yellows. We know that it's fall or autumn. And now our tree is bare. The leaves have fallen off and there's snow on the ground. All of a sudden, snow began to fall and to cover everything with white. Winter had come, but Charlie was nice and warm in his comfortable cocoon. Charlie dreamed that he had a best friend and that they laughed and had fun together. So if you look in the picture, you can still see Charlie up in the branch of the tree. After a while, the grass began to grow, the flowers began to bloom, and the birds began to have a party in the sky. Spring had come, and somehow Charlie knew it was time to wake up. He yawned, and then, oh my goodness, what do you think has happened? Let's see if you're right. Pop, pop. Charlie looked to the left and he looked to the right, and he had wings. Beautiful wings. Butterfly wings. Charlie had become a beautiful butterfly. So all during the fall and the winter, Charlie had been changing. Now, Charlie wasn't a caterpillar anymore. He was a butterfly. Charlie fluttered his wings, and guess what? He flew up and up. He laughed as he soared past the birds, having a party in the sky. Charlie was flying high when he came upon the monkeys, who were still playing cards. Do you think the monkeys are going to recognize Charlie? Oh, please come and play with us, begged the monkeys. Why? Asked Charlie. Because you're a beautiful butterfly, they answered. No thanks, said Charlie. I gotta get out of here. He zoomed up and away. The monkeys jumped back, looking miserable. Serves them right, thought Charlie. Did they realize that was the same little caterpillar they'd been so unkind to? Don't think so, did they? He did a couple of loop-the-loops, and then he came across the rabbits at their tennis game. Oh, please, said the rabbits, won't you come and play with us? Why? Asked Charlie. Because you're such a beautiful butterfly, they answered. Not on your life, said Charlie. Now I gotta get out of here. Then off he flew, leaving the rabbits looking very downhearted. Serves them right, thought Charlie. So the rabbits have changed their mind about Charlie, haven't they? They think he's a beautiful butterfly. He circled around for a while, and then he saw the mice playing miniature golf. Please, pretty please, pleaded the mice. Do come and play with us. Why? Asked Charlie. Because you're really such a beautiful butterfly, they answered. Sorry, not today, said Charlie. I really have better things to do. Now I gotta get out of here. So now Charlie is telling them some of the same things that they told him. Then off he soared, leaving the mice looking pitiful. Serves them right, thought Charlie. They all wanted to be his friend because he was now a beautiful butterfly. They didn't know that he was Charlie, the ugly caterpillar. If they want to be my friends just because of my beautiful wings, they can't be real friends, thought Charlie, as he fluttered in the spring sunshine. Real friends would like us no matter how we looked. Just then, Charlie heard someone crying. So let's look. Now we see a little girl caterpillar. Why do you think she's crying? What has upset her? It was Katy, the caterpillar. Charlie came closer. Why are you crying? He asked. Because no one will play with me. No one wants to be my friend, cried Katy, because I'm an ugly caterpillar. I'll play with you, said Charlie, with a wink and a smile. I'll be your friend. You will? Said Katy. Whoopee! Then Charlie took Katy aside and told her all about becoming a butterfly. So Charlie knows just how Katy feels. No one wants to be Katy's friend because they think she's an ugly caterpillar. But Charlie knows one day soon she too will become a what? A beautiful butterfly. From that day on, Charlie and Katy played cards and tennis and even miniature golf together. They laughed and had a good time, just like in Charlie's dream. Katy was happy, and Charlie was very happy. He had finally found a friend, a real friend, a best friend. And there they are. That was a great story, wasn't it, boys and girls, about Charlie the caterpillar. I want you to draw two pictures for me today. I want you to draw a picture of how Charlie felt at the beginning of our story. What was it that made Charlie feel so sad? And then I want you to draw a picture of how Charlie felt at the end of the story after he makes a new friend, a best friend. Can't wait to see your pictures.